Mid-morning, in an empty dining room of an old agricultural college, and a handful of military veterans and their dogs wander in. The blue jacket's on, the work begins.
So she's cueing from your hand. That's it. There we go. And that really helps you when you need grounding. And then you can recognise that that's the way you were heading, you were becoming a bit anxious.
Jason was diagnosed 13 years ago with post-traumatic stress disorder. Mark has PTSD too. Like Jason, he served in Northern Ireland. Paul was in Bosnia. And Patrick in Afghanistan. He's 26, still in the army, but undergoing treatment in a recovery unit. Ember and the others are being trained as their assistance dogs.
That was easy.
Yeah, good girl.
So that's great. So that gives you your lovely physical barrier. A large part of PTSD is anxiety attacks and feeling of not being able to cope. So what we do is we ask the dogs for a behaviour that will give the guys a distraction.
A vital distraction in the case of Jason, who suffers flashbacks on a weekly basis.
She'll know from a cue that I'm giving off whether I'm having a flashback or not, whether I'm staring, and she'll come up and put her head on my lap.
And just that simple physical contact will stop the flashback?
Yeah, it will. Or the smell of the dog.
Paul says his dog Maya can detect when he's having a nightmare.
She will actually jump on me and lick my face and wake me up.
In the middle of the night?
In the middle of the night.
She can sense if you're
She can sense that
having a nightmare.
something's not right, and she'll wake me up. But she also knows, because of my back condition, that I'm in pain, and she knows that I'm suffering, but I'm not having a bad dream or a bad flashback. And she'll just crawl at the bed. She'll do like a commando crawl at the bed, and just put her head on my shoulder and a little lick the face, just say, "I'm here, Dad." I call her my comfort cloth.
Other countries have similar schemes.
We train dogs to guide people with a trauma out of a nightmare.
Up. Good girl. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Thank you.
It was Craig McClellan's idea to set up Veterans with Dogs in Britain, and in 3 years they've now helped train around 60 assistance dogs.
We are overwhelmed with demand. We've got referrals every single day, and it's a case of us trying to play catch-up all the time. Get my meds.
At his home in Devon, he shows us how his dog Boo reminds him to take his medication every morning. Craig also has PTSD.
So that's my medication.
The panic attacks and depression, as his wife Chrissy recalls, used to prove utterly debilitating for him. How low did Craig get? Because you would have witnessed it.
Yeah, horrifically. Yeah, just absolutely. I mean, we had crisis teams in, and we've been through all that sort of thing. And all you just want to do is just make that person better.
Having an assistance dog isn't treatment, insists Craig, more an aid to recovery. But for this couple, it has seemingly been transformative. The once 24-hour dependence of one partner on another, with all the pressures that brings, now vastly reduced by the presence of a 2-year-old Labrador. So you've had a new lease of life with this?
I have had a new lease of life, yeah, to be fair. Absolutely. And for me, it's seeing him as the man I knew. And to see somebody regain self-worth has been the best part.
Who blew? What does this dog mean to you?
She's my life. She gives me my independence. She's my enabler. She enables me to go out and do things, and it's given me my life back.
If you didn't have the dogs?
I wouldn't be here. I'd be dead. That's how much of a difference they've made to me. I would be dead.
And others said the same today in the grounds of Seal Hain, where a century ago they used to bring so-called shell shock victims for treatment. The years haven't diminished the need for help. This charity accepts much more research into their approach is needed, but the results to date look very promising.
Without Maya, I don't know where I'd be now. I really don't. And with the help that Craig and the charity have given me, I really don't know where I'd be. I was in a very bad place, but I'm a lot happier now.